Benvenuti in questo reupload. In questi video un pre-roll per NordVPN che, come tanti di voi, sponsorizza da anni i miei canali, vale la pena. Sì, continuo a migliorare i mezzi professionali che finalmente ho, ma guardate cosa accade quando vi aggiungiamo collaboratori e loro. Quindi, ragazzi, questo è il codice per ottenere sconti e promozioni sotto il mio nome e, insomma, vogliamo che Goober, Laudret, MD, Camilla, Flefa, Lami e gli altri che incredibilmente lavorano con e per me abbiano ogni tanto un foro nella cantina che faccia passare quantomeno un raggio di sole? Codice Sabaku. Per aggiungere ancora più etica, però, prima della live ricaricata e appunto migliorata, 2 parole. Sottoscrivere una VPN a oggi è qualcosa che equivale quasi al vestirsi per uscire di casa. E Nord è un'azienda di cybersecurity che le cose le fa per bene. Altrimenti, con tutto il rispetto, non sarebbe stata qui. Quindi, piuttosto che fare il pippone sulla threat protection, dati al sicuro, l'evitare pubblicità invasive, l'anti-malware e cosine sparse come i server offuscati e quelle didascalie da servizio, che contano certamente, semplifico. La uso da sempre. Anche nel passato in cui avevo paura di rallentare le mie submediocri linee internet. E da oggi, con un solo account, si possono usare fino a 10 dispositivi in contemporanea. Quindi, un Sabaku è per tutti! Buon recupero o bis della live, ragazzi. Secondi all'evento. È davvero una speranza la mia. Questi eventi non sono stati sempre un fallimento. Il Future Game Show ha spesso avuto belle chicche. Ho la wishlist pronta, lo faremo in tempo reale. La vedremo anche a schermo a fine presentazione. Ne parleremo. Sapete che abbasserò i volumi se è necessario per fare un commento. Benvenuti e bentornati.
Gorgeous people, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. I'm Troy Baker, man of a million video games, or roughly thereabouts. But most recently I got to play Higgs Monahan in Death Stranding 2, Jack Pepper in Mouse P.I. for Hire, and of course, Indiana Jones.
Are you going to do the theme tune throughout?
Yep.
Great. I'm Alex Alton-Regan, and you probably know me better as the female Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition, Alt Cunningham in Cyberpunk, and Leia in Lies of P Overture.
And?
I'm also Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider games.
Yes, she is. She is back, people, and that is video game heritage right there.
Well, more on that later in the show, but that does make us 2 archaeologists on 1 stage.
BAFTA-nominated archaeologists.
BAFTA-nominated. You've never won, though, have you? Have you?
No, Alex, I haven't. Thank you for bringing that up.
Let's talk about what we're going to do for the next 90 minutes.
We're going to be showing you trailers. Lots and lots of exclusive trailers. And with the help of their hardworking developers.
Non lamentatevi preoccupati delle gag della loro presentazione sul palco. A livello di autori, secondo me, il Future funziona. Sono sempre molto capaci le persone che si presentano, sono divertenti, creano ritmo, ci sta. Non è il PC Gaming Show, ragazzi.
Dedicated Future Game Show Steam page where you can find and wishlist every game in today's show.
And you can also visit gamesradar.com after we wrap up for tons of follow-up coverage on the eye-catching games that are coming at you very, very soon.
Oh, you did the dual pistols thing.
It's like automatic now.
I get it. Speaking of, I think the stage is itching for a little bit of a lighting change. Whoa, there it is. As you can see behind me, this means it's time for our very first. Take it away, Alex.
World premiere.
Wow, come l'inquisitrice. Non è vero, è a Orlé che parlavano così, quindi.
You want some of this? Come and get it! Oh, shit! Okay, so, funny story.
there was this guy who was stuck in the middle of the apocalypse. Whoa! Oh, shit! You know, chop Freddy, barbecue time, baby!
Siamo un po' saturi, però va bene.
Fred. Yep, he was doing great. All he wanted to do was just find one living, breathing human being, for crying out loud. Down here, goddammit! Was that too much to ask?
We can solve this problem once and
They're trying to make a vaccine. Hey there, you wanna come? He did find some friends. Yeah, buddy! And then this guy showed up. Great name, questionable fashion sense. Fuck you, Fred! Bada bing, bada bam, bada boom! Hurry! Damn, we're good! You getting all this, buddy? The guy in the story? That's me.
Deve essere veramente qualcosa che per qualche perversa ragione ti manca per farti trovare interessante Arizona Sunshine. E mi dispiace, ma anche il time frame conta.
Remake of the beloved VR game of the same name, built from the ground up by its developers. It's coming soon.
Ah, è un remake della versione VR che non conoscevo.
Time for a closer look at Wardogs from Team 17. It's a 100-player tactical shooter with a keen focus on teamwork, fortification, and destruction.
Straight at me. Got one. I've got deep in. Blow it. Sniper on top of tower. Dead.
Sembra quasi riprendere Meg. Ve lo ricordate, Meg? Io poco, per ovvie ragioni, non di età. Però io sono orfano di Bad Company 2, quindi in realtà sono partito disinteressato, ma carino.
Wardogs is coming to a screen near you later this year, but the good news is you can wishlist it right now on Steam.
Okay, in our next game, you play as a former detective who visits an isolated place where all is not as it seems.
Been there. Wonder if there's a girl named Elizabeth involved.
There isn't.
Okay. Here is a brand new trailer for The Pines.
You are hopeless, helpless, heartless, worthless. Why didn't you move faster, think harder, be smarter? Why
didn't you help me?
Good evening, Mr. Walker. How are the first few days in the Pines treating you?
Oh, but you don't want to go into the forest, dearie.
What the fuck is happening here?
Everyone is fucking crazy.
See that? That's mine. And that, also mine. And I won't part with any of it.
Including you.
And The Pines is coming to PC in 2027.
Non lo so.
I am excited. Talk to me, Alex. What's up next?
We've got an exclusive interview about Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves.
Ok, cioè nel senso, in quel gioco la narrazione deve essere legata a un buon gameplay loop, perché altrimenti potrebbe stuccare.
From now on, you'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
Ace Combat series. Hello, I'm Kono. I'm the brand director of the Ace Combat series.
I'm Shimawato. I'm the producer of Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves,
Vai.
a game that allows you to fulfill your longing for the skies. The game starts when the Federation of Central Usia has been invaded by Sotua, and the capital city has been lost to their forces.
Yes.
The protagonist wakes up on the emergency boat on the sea and is saved by the battleship Endurance. After reuniting with your team, you are then immediately forced into another life or death fight against the Sotua forces. This is the story of saving the country that you come from, which is the victim of great destruction.
Keep it coming. Maybe they're not that sturdy.
Gunboat transport has hit the fan.
The protagonist and this legendary pilot fight side by side, providing great hope for the country. But in fact, that legend is fake. He's a fake presence that's been propped up to really motivate the country. In the next phase in the story, the protagonist and this legendary pilot go into battle together, resulting in the Wing of Thieves getting shot down. After his death, this role gets passed down to the protagonist. So the central theme is living up to this duty that is cast upon you to take on that responsibility.
Swim for your life! Avoid the wreckage!
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves features a new type of enemy for the series, the land battleship. The idea came from our art director and mecha designer, Kano. He said it's exactly like Godzilla landing on the city and causing huge destruction. When that idea was presented to them, they actually said, "Oh no, this is not good." But after they started working on it, it all made sense, and then it created that great visual. We've also changed the way targets take damage in this iteration. Prior to Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the damage you dealt needed to be hit directly onto the target, otherwise it wouldn't have counted. So this chain destruction accumulates this damage, and any small accumulations would actually result in a bigger destruction later on. And you'll see this as you play, so it's very exciting. Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves will be released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam on the 2nd of October 2026.
These skies belong to you, Rex. Go take what's yours.
Vabbè, un piccolo spot.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves is coming to PC and console.
Però sì, il dettaglio nuovo sulle hitbox è la cosa interessante che hanno presentato. Sono contento. Ottima idea, secondo me.
Beh, The Backstage. It's the new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, right. I imagine it's got what? Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smiling producers with their clipboards, sweaty cheese plate, craft services.
Or an evil puppeteer and an army of shadow monsters would make a bit more sense.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Let's see that.
A me mi dispiace molto criticare altri creativi per partito quasi preso, non è corretto, però in effetti è evidente che gli autori siano cambiati rispetto all'originale e questo mi destabilizza l'interesse veramente in maniera molto forte. Ed è un dispiacere dirlo, ma di fatto lo provo e non è casuale. Però bel finale, perché richiama il primo e quel mistero. Più che altro questo è il caso in cui se lo avessero fatto gli autori direi c'è qualcosa che non va.
And the Backstage is a brand new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Where you can explore the dark underbelly of the Carnival in solo or co-op.
So you really should reach out to your most fearless friend ASAP because it is launching on June 12th for PC and consoles.
All right, now it is time to check out Enginefall, a post-apocalyptic extraction shooter set on a series of colossal megatrain.
It's like Snowpiercer with crafting.
Ah.
Make your way to first class, which is the only way that Troy Baker travels.
Strano a dirsi, ma se fosse stato un gioco simile a questo, senza dover sparare, avrebbe acquisito più interesse, per il mio gusto. E a me piace sparare nel gaming, però...
GOG, the DRM-free games platform.
We've joined forces so that FGS viewers can get 15% off the entire GOG catalog with our discount code FGS15.
You do have to be a new user, and the offer is only valid for the next 7 days. So, get to browsing and fill your boots with some good old games.
And don't forget the not so old games that are on there either. Okay, let's check in on the upcoming remake of Gothic, a genre-defining RPG from the early 2000s.
Now, if you like medieval adventures like Kingdom Come: Deliverance or The Witcher, this next one is definitely for you.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult, confused, and desperate for hope in a place where there is none. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. But do you know what I see? I see strength. I see men who live for a higher purpose. Men who, like me, have seen the glorious age the Sleeper will usher into this world once he awakens. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Gothic 1 Remake is out now on PC and console, so go check it out after the show.
Okay, now for something a little different. You have definitely heard of Sky, Children of Light, the cozy MMO from the makers of Journey.
Well, we are pleased to reveal today that they're creating a brand new game experience based on the life and legacy of the legendary painter Vincent van Gogh, which is Goth.
Let's take a look at this Van Gogh MMO, shall we?
Death Game Company, tra l'altro. Ve la ricordate? È molto importante per la crescita del videogioco quando sono iniziati gli store digitali. Questa è una cosa che interessa molto. Sono gli autori di Flower, per dirne uno, di Journey. Ok.
Che bello! Che bello! Però non conosco, o meglio, ho sentito Sky, ma non conosco.
Sky Children of the Light's Vincent van Gogh experience launches on the 17th of July and includes an in-game
Ecco
gallery
perché
featuring some of
MMO.
the artist's most beloved paintings.
Ma voi ci pensate, un artista,
Okay.
wow.
It's time to take a peek at Halloween the game.
We've got a first look at the single-player campaign where you play as Michael Myers himself. Are you?
Oh yeah, baby.
There's so much evil inside him.
Okay, back inside, everyone. Let's go, Myers.
Fueled by his rage, I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
Since when do they let them wander around?
Myers is out. Secure the gate.
I knew what would come next. Every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible. I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
Play through Michael Myers' origin story when Halloween the game lands on PC and consoles this September 8th.
Next up, we've got the launch trailer for Realm of Ink, an
Okay.
indie action roguelite with a brushstroke art style.
This feeling, as if I've arrived at this moment before. Time and time again. I'll be the one to choose my destiny. Thank you very much.
Sì, è molto idessiano, molto, molto.
My blade needs sharpening. Your skull should do the trick.
Quite a curious little thing.
Either clear the path or I'll clear right through you.
Realm of Ink is out now on PC and consoles.
We're taking a look at Duskfade now. It's a love letter to the golden age of 3D action platformers.
You've been locked in there for weeks. It's not good for you. Go away! I won't leave without Lyra. I need to find her.
Un po' mi dispiaceva non vedere progetti come questo comunque. Non sarà super folgorante, ma io ne sentivo la mancanza.
Now, we all remember Cairn, don't we? It's a Death Stranding-style trek of a deadly mountain rage, one limb at a time. And good news if you're a fan, as we've got the exclusive release date trailer for the game's first free DLC.
Un Death Stranding-like l'ha chiamato?
On the trail is a free DLC expansion for Cairn, and it's coming soon to PC and PS5.
All right, folks, our next game is like It Takes Two, but on wheels.
You play as a pair of dinky RC cars, solving puzzles and unraveling mysteries in a rather strange laboratory.
Here is the latest trailer for Wheelmates.
Folks, the rhythm isn't just synchronization. It's the weaving of two minds into one. Remember, you're two pieces of one puzzle. Go!
Ma che carina sta cosa.
Wait, where am I?
Ah, settembre, un mese leggero.
Wheelmates is launching later this year, so you can check it out with a friend in tow.
And now for something completely different. We've got a cinematic trailer for the anime shooter WTF, which stands for what?
Waifu Tactical Force.
Oh, don't you just love acronyms?
Status, green. Don't go dying on me before the final phase. Stay still. I hate messy data. Seems like I get no days off.
Ma quella era tipo la telecamera che mettono sui colli delle galline. Era un dolly, cioè era un... No. Una Steadicam.
I wouldn't notice a helicopter in my airspace. I'll let my little friend handle this.
Va bene. Potrebbero
Grab
capitalizzarci,
some friends and jump into the live playtest for Waifu Tactical Force after the show. There's a new movement system to check out and 10 playable characters.
My goodness. Now, even the most hardy adventurers need to take a step back from time to time, so we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers. You watch these, while we'll be back in a jiffy, which is a relative metric of time, I believe.
Greetings, my minions. Shall we dominate the world together? Because tonight, I'm feeling quite passionate. And this is only the beginning. Let's unleash our necromantic rage.
Io sono orfano di Mercury.
I sense a sinking high. ti piacerà. Sì, io condivido.
Okay. What's going on here?
It's like we're in the future or something.
Non
Mind yourself, Troy.
giocate con il mio
Don't
cuore.
wipe out.
Perché i racing game futuristici sono qualcosa di cui sono più orfano di Mercury.
Gravity.
Racers.
I got it. Well, while we solve this little temporal anomaly, here's AGXGP.
Bene, vado a fare un secondo la wishlist.
AGXGP is coming soon to PC, so add it to your wish list and make sure you check out the demo,
dopo,
which is coming on
Me
Monday.
lo segno.
Quick question for you, Mr. Troy Baker.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever wanted to be a sentient guitar?
Actually a dream of mine. It's very strange of you to bring that up.
Well, I've got good news for you, and I've got some bad news as well. So the good news is that the next game that we're going to announce lets you fulfill that fantasy.
I'm listening.
But you're stuck inside a haunted music school.
There it is.
And all the teachers are trying to kill you.
Classic.
Welcome, welcome! We are absolutely thrilled to have you here at Harmonic Heights.
Fred, no matter what happens, I want you to know I always loved you.
Hello?
You're in Harmonic Heights, Fred. The school. Things always look strange here.
Oh, Fred! I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit.
Questo l'avevamo visto, eh?
To leave Harmonic Heights is the winter recycle. Scattered around the school are talent canisters, each containing the very essence of brilliance and potential.
What are these things?
I don't know, Fred. Nobody does.
You've given me no choice! You made me do this!
And Fred, she knows you're here. Now run along.
Don't fret, it's a world of mystery. Don't fret, strum along and you will see. Don't fret, doesn't matter what you wanna be. And even though you're gonna die, don't fret.
C sharp or B flat. That's a drum joke in Don't Fret.
Mark your calendars for that one. And now it's time for another one of our world premieres.
And this one is a side-scrolling platformer starring a very beloved Belgian comic book character. Let's check it out.
Ooh.
Sembra avere una qualità enorme. Enorme. Marsupilami 2. Non ricordo il primo.
Marsupilami 2 Salsa Colombia, try saying that one 10 times, is coming soon. So wishlist it now whilst I'm fixing my twisted tongue.
And in the meantime, there's a brand new trailer for Dinghai, the Ocean Pillar, an RPG roguelike where you face off against demons and ancient gods.
豪军，你这破炉子，这回又整出啥鬼东西啊
RPG Rogue。
此帖将立3主，老道赐名定海神针帖。
依附于治水已10年，却突然音讯全无，天穹之水忽又倾泻而下，究竟发生何事？
Dinghai, me lo segno.
Dinghai, the Ocean Pillar, is coming soon. Now tell me, what's next, Troy?
Well, we've got our first ones to watch deep dive of the summer showcase, which is where we take out our little trowels, lift the topsoil, and gently brush the dirt off of a game that the internet is raving about.
Oh, it's just like real archaeology.
You know.
But with less paperwork.
True.
And what better place to start than the golden age of piracy with the helps from our very talented friends at Ubisoft. Let's dive into the world of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Hi, I'm Richard Knight. I'm the game director for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced with Ubisoft Singapore. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is the old experience you know and love. Edward and his tales in the Caribbean of assassins and pirates, but modernized with today's technology and gameplay. The latest version of Anvil has helped us a lot, both in terms of visuals. We now have ray tracing and global illumination, but it's also a big deal for us in terms of gameplay too, with night and day affecting your stealth. There's weather that can affect your visibility, both in the ocean and on ground. What's changed with parkour movement is that we've brought forward the game to the new standards that you've seen with AC Shadows and the recent updates. There's ejects, Edward can jump, and it just makes for a much smoother experience. A lot of the new gameplay with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced involves these new officers that you can find and recruit. When you first run into Lucy, she's a wanted criminal, and you'll just hear it as you're walking around Havana that there's money on her head, right? Which is, music to Edward's ears. Ah, here's somebody I can work with. And as you find her, she's got this whole plot line involving her her family and the family fortune. And she would love to work with you, but if you can't deal with her problems, she's not going to help you with yours.
You don't mince words, do you? I suppose I could look around, see what needs doing.
So each of those characters has a story to tell. And on top of that, we also have a new tale involving Blackbeard, which, you know, for fans of Blackbeard, you know, to learn a little bit more about him and Edward and how things turned out in the game, I think will be really exciting.
Were you attacked? Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man-o'-war, the pillock.
When we were going to remake Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we had to focus on something, and that focus was Edward's story. If we can't nail Edward's story, you know, there's no room for anything else. And so we put everything possible into nailing that. So we still have a modern day gameplay and story to tell, but it's now kind of in the name. It's not just Black Flag Remake, it's Black Flag Resynced, right? So we're the next modern AC, and so our modern day continues from what players may have seen in Shadows.
Considerate che io Black Flag non l'ho mai giocato perché mi sono fermato alla fine della Ezio Collection, a parte aver giochicchiato, ho fatto un'anteprima di Syndicate e così via, e so che questo è ritenuto il più bello da tanti appassionati, o comunque l'ultimo bello, con tutto ciò che poi Origins, Odyssey e Valhalla sono comunque apprezzati da un pubblico penso un po' diverso.
Maybe you can't find the right place to get to with the Jackdaw, or you just want to take a shortcut and just go swimming. It's kind of up to you.
Captain's gone over!
So with combat, we've gone back to the basics and we've come up with a new system that fits more of the modern sensibilities. It's more skill-based, it can still quick and brutal if you know how to play, but it's also something that works well for players who learn how to play. The core with us with naval gameplay was to keep that spirit that it had from the original. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we added a little bit more now with officer abilities that add cool things like the ability to brace perfectly and take out a lot of damage. And also the new alternate weapons, which allow you while you're aiming to switch between weapon modes with different ranges and damage so that you can kind of adjust to the fight rather than have to fight everyone the same way. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming out on July 9th for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on July 9th, later this year.
We were doing so well.
That was at least tasteful.
If you say so.
Speaking of taste, if your appetite for the 7 Seas is still yet to be salted, I'll stop. You can find out even more about that one by checking out
Erano ottimi punti comunque.
gamesradar.com.
Now, we've got a very special treat for the Blasphemous fans among us. Let's take a look.
This castle has a life of its own. Greater than that which still beats in my own heartbroken chest.
Ve l'ho promesso, devo rigiocare Blasphemous 1 con la qualità massima da giocatore e non come l'ho fatto la prima volta e poi proseguire adesso che dovrebbe essere completo perché è l'ultima, ho sentito dire, no? Espansione. Ed è uscito
That's
adesso,
right.
tra l'altro.
Blasphemous 2, The Third Sin, is a free content update that adds an entire area to the game.
And it's out now, so you can play it. And let's be honest, with all the new enemies, probably die a lot. Right after the show.
Best of luck. Okay, Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns, was revealed during our Spring Showcase earlier this year. But we've got a first look at gameplay coming at you right now.
Decide a kingdom's fate when Defender of the Crown returns. featuring the original strategic adventure and new ways to play. Retro Mode presents the complete 1986 edition of the game, preserved in all its glory. Classic Mode adds modern refinements, renewed clarity and polish.
Ma bellissimo!
And introducing Kingdom Mode, a brand new roguelike of dice, decks, and destiny. Forge your battle-ready deck and cast your fate into the fray. Chart your rise to rule all of England as you go on campaign to outwit your rivals. Unlock new tactics and new dice to strengthen your claim to the throne. 3 modes, 1 legendary experience. Defender of the Crown. Wishlist now.
Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns. Lands on PC and consoles later this year. So, get it on your wish lists pronto.
And I think I'll handle
Lo metterei in wishlist come qualità, non lo metto nella mia perché so che al massimo lo proveremmo senza poter approfondire, mio malgrado. Ma è bellissimo, cioè questo è sicuramente un bonus medaglia Mike.
Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes. Ready?
Stand your ground, lads! Push forward!
Hold your nerve! The king of the country!
Holdfast, American Revolution. Releasing June 11th. Play early for exclusive rewards at holdfastgame.com.
Holdfast, American Revolution is a free expansion for Holdfast Nations at War, and it's launching on June 11th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. That is just a mere few days away, my goodness. Visit holdfastgame.com for more info.
Now, let's check out the release date trailer for They Will Come, a steampunk stealth game set on a vast airship.
Vai. Vai.
Benjamin, are you there?
Yes, I'm scared.
I don't even fully understand why I made it. Maybe it was the power of the idea. I guess I pursued it as a failsafe for the future, to be used in fighting enemies of this dark world we now live in. Your mother always said that if I continued making it, they will come. Forgive me, my son. I have doomed us all.
Give up. Your family is captured.
The device must be mine, boy.
Did you hear that, boy? Give up, or people will start to die. Defense cannons on the Endeavor are down. The attack has been successful.
They Will Come heads to Steam in July, but you can wishlist it right now. What have you got for us next, Alex?
Well, it is that time again, Troy. We have another world premiere for a cosmic city builder where you craft thriving habitats to rescue long extinct animals. Oh.
Welcome to Bioeden, a cozy management game where you will build a self-sustaining network of structures, all working in harmony to bring extinct animals back to life. You've been sent on this planet by your guild with one purpose: to restore it. Your arrival on this wounded planet will be one of discovery and exploration. Resources are scattered across the land. Search for them, as each one is essential.
Ok.
As your colony takes shape, your buildings will need power and sometimes water. Connect them together, weave a network across the land. But plan with care. Every structure you place carries a cost, nudging pollution upward, pulling against the very mission you're here to fulfill. The planet won't heal through structures alone. Bring species together, help them settle, and let the cycle of life begin again. Inside your dome, you'll welcome back dozens of extraordinary species, each one with its own needs. Gather DNA samples, place your cocoons, and carefully tend to the conditions each creature requires. But remember, even within the dome, each decision, even small, has an impact on your planet. This world is waiting to be cleaned, restored, and brought back to life. Your planet is waiting for your arrival. Wishlist the game and play the demo now on Steam.
Sono così felice di vedere questo genere.
Bring nature back to life in Bioeden, which is coming soon to PC.
Now, those of you in the Lovecraftian loop will know that the Sinking City 2 is just over the horizon, looking all brooding and mysterious, just like my co-host Troy.
Really?
Absolutely not, darling.
Oh. Well, here's a release date trailer where you'll find out when you can finally dive into the flooded survival horror adventure.
Ma qua potevano farle dire di sì, come anche battuta. Era più originale, era una coccola, Troy Baker.
The Sinking City 2 is just a few short weeks away, and there's a demo available to play right now on Steam.
So go check it out. Just don't listen to the call of the void whilst you're in there. Pro tip.
Time to lock in, folks, as we get a world premiere up next. Now, this one is an attempt to revive that golden era of early skateboard games. You know,
Magari, ma figurati.
And who better to tell you about it than Sterre, one of the world's most talented modern skaters and an Olympic hopeful to boot.
Hey Future Game Show, I'm Sterre, also known as Surf Sterre. Skateboarding is my life and I love it with my whole heart, so I'm super excited to share Skate Sterre with you today. A brand new arcade skateboarding game inspired by the golden era of skate games.
Però l'epoca d'oro era possibile anche per la storia del videogioco fino ad allora, eh? Quindi ocio, perché devi fare step forward importanti per tener botta. Ah, ok, non è ispirato a... Non è ispirato a... No. No, non è... No. L'ho detto che non sarebbe successo. Adesso perché non dovrei comprare la remaster di Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, scusate. Con tutto il bene, però...
Wishlists at the ready because Sterre is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Now, how's about an exclusive trailer for a new expansion coming up for one of my personal favorites? It's time for another run at Vampire Survivors.
Hi, I'm Luca Galante. Accidentally made Vampire Survivors and I'm running Ponko. I made this expansion of Vampire Survivors called Emerald Diorama that was very expensive to make, but we gave away to the players for free. And so I started for a way to do some spin-offs maybe. I tried to get in touch with other teams, indie developers, to see if they were interested in working on some of these spin-offs. One of these we released just a little while ago as Vampire Crawlers. It's a game based on specifically being able to play at your own pace, play your cards effectively as slowly or as fast as you can. I got a lot of other ideas, but there's definitely more spin-off coming, especially after seeing the success of Vampire Crawlers and that it paid off to effectively try and to do something unusual, but always following the same idea at the end of the day, which is that I am the first player of my own games. I need my own games to be fun to myself first. So I want to make these other games and I wanted to find a new name for them effectively. So again, I tried to grab Survivor, think of something stupid, and that's how Survive-a-thon came up, which is short for Survive a Ton. Very soon we're going to see the first game in this lineup, and people should expect a game like Vampire Survivors, that's the whole point, with a different spin on it. And this spin can come from a different metagame or different feature that they serve, a fact that doesn't actually fit Vampire Survivors, but that would fit different gameplay mechanics. I'm not planning to let go of Vampire Survivors anytime soon. There is still, the community is huge, they want more content. We're going to release a new DLC quite soon. This DLC initially was supposed to be just a little add-on to the Legacy of the Moonspell DLC. And as it's very common for me, I start something really small and it ends up being way too big. And so now it's got its own life. It's going to be called Legacy of the Bloodmoon, and players can expect a small DLC with something 8+ characters, 8+ weapons, plus evolutions. But they can also expect a very low price of 80 pence, something along those lines. I'm definitely going to keep updating it for as long as it makes sense, as long as it is sustainable. If anyone wants to stay in touch and get to know more about what we're doing, please visit ponkolab.com, where you will find a fantastic and useless count-up to our next announcement. We have a lot more announcements in the near future, but for now, here's a trailer for the new expansion of Vampire Survivors, Legacy of the Bloodmoon.
Unscrupulous beings consumed by ambition. A cautionary tale, or a story better left untold. There's no retreat once this threshold has been crossed. If you really want to see it through, then just take my hand. The blood of malice ensnared the night shadows, and by unholy communion a macabre dance began.
Lui si è preso una bella finestra, ha senso.
Reality shatters and insanity ensues. Ashtart found the immortality she sought, but only in the flesh, her soul taken as a toll by the abyss.
Bello!
As he kept staring at the shadow of the comet, Sargon eagerly paid for its gifts, until there was no humanity left to give. At the top seat of power, Baal was so high he couldn't reach anyone anymore, and eternal solitude turned into eternal madness. Legacy of the Bloodmoon, an accidental Vampire Survivors expansion from Poncle. Coming soon.
Adoro. Accidental.
Prepare your wish list because Vampire Survivors Legacy of the Bloodmoon is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Now, here is another, wait for it, world premiere. And it pertains to one of last year's truly best games. Let's check it out.
Entry 3452, 2 days until sunrise. Mission scientist, Jan S. Dolsky. If I never wake up again, know this. The Oasis survives, even under the destructive sun. I must go underground. Next entry in another 13 years. If you're still out there by that time, don't give up. I know it's trying to tell us something.
Next cycle, we need to be better.
Questo decisamente wishlist.
Alex Jordan and Jan Scientist fans rejoice. The Altars is getting a DLC expansion called Last Variable. And I don't need to tell you to wishlist that, do I?
No. And now let's take a look at Aniimo. It's a free-to-play creature collecting RPG.
Oh, important question. Is it full of adorable little guys? I really like adorable little guys.
I mean, have you seen what's happening on the screen behind you?
Aww. Let's play the trailer.
Boh. Il bello è che l'effetto del collezionismo comunque fa venire voglia. Ah, attenzione. Oh no, lawsuit. Che è successo? Era... Vabbè, non faccio domande. Vabbè, cose morbide, pelose, pucciose. Vai. Grafica di buon alto livello. Fatto.
But you can wishlist it now on Steam. Oh, I can see you're itching to explain this next one, Troy.
It's just a little rash.
You can get a cream for that.
So this is Cordura. It is the 4-player psychological horror game that opened the Spring Showcase back in March. Cool thing is, it's got enemies that mimic your friends just to freak you out.
And the developers are back with a closer look at gameplay?
That's right. How did you know that? Maybe you're not Alex after all. Tell me something that only Alex would know. You can't prove that. Okay, she's real. Roll the trailer. Now.
It's a simple job.
Dude, shut up!
For men with nerve.
Yeah, come on, guys.
They may be your crew, but inside the maze, don't trust anything they say.
Hello? Harry? Where are you? I'm here. Harry? Right? Wait, there are roses.
Mike? I found the radio.
Cool. I'm here with Harry.
What? Harry's dead.
Right?
The night will twist your words.
All right. Keep straight. You'll find Mike.
And take your body.
Where are you? Mike, is it you? There are roses. Are you all right? Joe? I'm here with Harry. Oh, crap.
To hunt you down.
Hello? Hello, Joe? Joe?
For you see, I won't let you go.
Cordura is coming soon to PC and PlayStation, and what do you know? Here's our next game. It's called Chronoscript: The Endless End.
It's an action-adventure game where you play as an editor trapped inside...
Questo era molto interessante. Questo aveva catturato la mia attenzione, quindi al di là di quello che può essere di Alters, che sembra un videogioco importante, questo è wishlist proprio d'amore. Questo mi interessava un botto.
You arrived earlier than expected. Welcome to my writing room. You must forgive me for breaking our promise. The manuscript is still incomplete. My dear editor, I must return to my scripts. I do hope you enjoy what lies beyond the end of this endless story.
Chronoscript: The Endless End is coming to PC and PS5 in fall of 26. So write it down now on your wish list.
All right, now we've got a world premiere coming at you. This one is a psychological horror game where you rebuild the memory of a lost child.
Come in Alice Madness Returns, potremmo dire.
Told you I was gonna fix it. Are you there?
Non lo metto ancora in wishlist, però potrebbe essere molto figo, ma si è visto troppo poco. Troppo poco.
Games just like that one. Stay tuned after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal at the end of the show for the return of FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Our hosts are in the City of Angels to bring you all the latest news from the summer gaming events, as well as some of those wonderful world premiere trailers you love so much. In fact, here's a little teaser of what you can look forward to.
Hey there, I'm Jules Gill, one of your hosts of FGS Live from LA. Stay tuned immediately after the Future Game Show and Exodus Extended gameplay reveal for more world premieres, demo drops, and maybe even a cheeky surprise.
You heard them. Make sure you stick around after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, hosted by our very own Amy and Jules.
We do love them.
We
you
do
guys
love them.
break a leg. Right now, let's get back into the games with a closer look at The Lift, a supernatural handyman simulator inspired by the SCP Foundation.
Hello, Future Games Show. I'm Ivan from Fantastic Signals, and I'm here to tell you more about our upcoming supernatural handyman simulator, The Lift. The Lift is an immersive story-driven first-person simulator where you play as an engineer on a mission to investigate and restore a massive research facility abandoned after a mysterious catastrophe. From day one, it was paramount that The Lift feels really good to play. All interactions with the world are built to be extremely tactile, so it's not just about what you do, it's about how you do it, how it feels to pull, push, rotate, switch, clean, screw in, click, tune, tighten. All these engineering verbs are at the very core of the gameplay loop, and every action is elevated through responsive animations, fine visual effects, crispy audio design to deliver an almost ASMR-like experience. You'll be repairing a variety of things in the lift. We divide repairs into 3 categories. The first one is basic mechanical or cosmetic repairs. Changing light bulbs, fixing a crooked chair, or patching the walls. Simple, but always satisfying. The second category is electrical devices. We have developed an ecosystem of electrical and mechanical components that you can assemble. You can find, craft, and unlock many different parts used to bring the machinery back to life. All devices are connected to the electrical grid, and sometimes you will need to reroute power from one point to another or disassemble a machine to get parts needed elsewhere. It's not a bunch of
Questa bombetta,
open-ended sandbox systems that you'll need to master by improvising and thinking outside the box. The third category is what we call boss devices. These are large, multi-step projects that are even more complex and usually involve multiple machines and environmental repairs, like for example the interdimensional antenna. You will fix its subsystems and will be tuning its settings to get the signals you need for your adventure. And of course, there will be a massive payoff at the end of the repair. Each floor has its own boss device. Some will be unveiled in the upcoming months. Some you'll have to uncover yourself when the game launches. The Lift is launching on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox in 2027. If you're interested, please add the game to your wishlist. And if you want to help us shape this adventure, sign up for a closed playtest on Steam for a chance to play the newest in development build. The playtest begins on June 14th. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Bello, bello,
The
bello.
Lift is coming to PC in 2027, but you can and should wishlist it right now on Steam.
Cioè, potenzialmente è il miglior gioco che hanno presentato e aggiornato nel processo oggi.
Salty fries, expensive bottled water.
Not quite. The owners are trying to eat the guests.
Oh, that's a new one. Here's wow, My Cannibal Family.
Did you hear the mob dumped one of their own in this goo?
Not just that. I heard a flesh-eating creature crawled out of it.
Huh?
Mamma mia, la mia chat. Mamma mia, Django, sei meraviglioso. Per chi stesse seguendo, appunto, non è a schermo, ha citato... Ma cos'è? Zombie Ate My Neighbors? Sì, ce l'ho originale qua, tra l'altro. Me l'ha ricordato immediatamente. Sono stato zitto perché ho visto che non c'entrava nulla, ma... Ho pensato subito a un extraction simile a It. Vabbè, lasciamo perdere, uguale. Che poi è vero, sembra comunque palesemente ispirato a quello, perché ci sono anche i cespugli e tutto.
My Cannibal Family is a cooperative theme park simulator with a terrifying twist, and it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2027.
And here's a dark fantasy extraction game where you team up or go solo to take down enemies corrupted by the blood of the gods. This is Mistfall Hunter.
Mi ha fatto molto ridere. Un po' too much. Cioè, nel senso, ma che cazzo? Vabbè, è stato molto buffo. Cioè, con tutto l'apprezzamento per il femminile, no. È stato molto buffo. Un po' proprio too much. Cioè, quello era proprio un culone con tettona a 3/4. E dici, aspetta, che cazzo sto guardando? È vero, è un'illusione ottica, un po' meno, cioè.
Set a reminder for July 29th when Mistfall Hunter lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Right, I think it's time for our next Ones to Watch deep dive. Troy?
Indeed it is, and here is an exclusive interview with Saber Interactive about Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival.
Hi, I'm Anthony Default from Saber Interactive, and I'm the narrative director on Hellraiser Revival. The backstory for the player character Aiden is that he's this guy who has his entire life been consumed with yearning. From an early age, he's sought out crime, drugs, sex, danger, in order to feel more, to experience more. By the time we meet him, he's met a kindred spirit, his girlfriend Sunny, and the two of them have entered this infernal spiral into depravity.
You crave what we offer, your desires so plentiful.
In the game, you'll use this mysterious puzzle box artifact called a configuration to wield the powers of hell, to burn, penetrate, slash, rip apart your enemies. And also, it's a puzzle box, so you can manipulate it yourself to solve puzzles and ultimately save yourself and your girlfriend from the powers of hell.
It is done.
It was incredibly dear to us to stay true to the Hellraiser franchise when doing this work. So we went back to the first and second movie and to the novella that he initially wrote that it was all based on, The Hellbound Heart. Tried to kind of blinker other influences out, and we just studied those until we found what really resonated with us.
Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
So in the game, the force of opposition that you'll be fighting is broadly on two sides. So on the first side, you have this cult that's obsessed with the Cenobites and with trying to create their own Cenobites on Earth, ones that they can control and use in order to essentially grant themselves infinite pleasure. So this cult, they're trying to find a way to advance their goals, and to do so, they need this Genesis configuration that you're wielding. You need the Genesis configuration to complete your bargain and try and get Sunny's soul back. The second category of enemy is what we call the unworthy. So these are beings who have used configurations themselves in the past, and in most cases have been like interred into the labyrinth where they've been tortured for some sort of eternity, and who are now released by the actions of the Genesis configuration and are seeking you, thinking that you're their way out, you're their way to freedom. So they're these depraved, decrepit souls who are desperately trying to kill you and take what's yours. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got plenty more to show you throughout the year, so stay tuned. You can wishlist the game.
Sembrava molto meno interessante di quanto invece potrebbe, eh?
Where Pinhead himself will often be in the replies. Thanks for watching, and take pleasure in the rest of the show.
It calls to you. Make your devotion known.
Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. So go pin it onto your wish list.
Because of the pin, got it.
Yeah.
Well, it is time for another world premiere, and this one is a medieval Metroidvania starring a plucky little snail.
Da provare, metto in wishlist.
DeadRoot is coming soon to PC and Xbox.
Drop the devs on wishlist to show your support, and you may as well keep that Steam tab open, because we've got another great game up next.
And this one is The Road of Dust and Sorrow, a pixel art survival horror game inspired by Silent Hill.
Pixel horror ispirato a Silent Hill. Morte dei nemici molto alla Metal Slug, tra l'altro. Vabbè, The Road of Dust and Sorrow me lo segno.
The Road of Dust and Sorrow is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. Okay, our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of...
Are you seriously going to intro this one whilst I'm standing right beside you?
My bad.
Our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's 1996 adventure. Lara, played by yours truly, will visit the jungles of Peru, the ancient ruins of Greece, and much, much more. Here's the team behind the game.
Cioè, questo è un vero remake, come Capcom ha fatto con i Resident Evil.
Track down.
Well, you found me.
Hi, I'm Hao Cicada, game director at Crystal Dynamics. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's debut adventure. We've taken the legendary 1996 game and completely reimagined it from the ground up, with jaw-dropping visuals, modern gameplay, and a few new surprises. All while honoring the spirit of the original. Players will explore these extraordinarily dangerous worlds that have been lost to time. We're talking jungles of Peru, crumbling ruins of Greece, and the deserts of Egypt. Every location is packed with ancient artifacts and hidden secrets. Whether you are a longtime fan or someone picking up a Tomb Raider game for the very first time, this is the definitive way to experience the adventure that started it all. Tomb Raider pioneered 3D exploration back in 1990.
Dovrebbero metterci I trucchi però,
Laura's traversal to feel distinctively hers. It's precise, it's athletic, and deeply connected to the environments she's exploring. This is Lara at the top of her game. She's come through the Survivor era, emerged as a confident, accomplished adventurer, and you will see that in how she moves. The swan dives, the handstands, the acrobatic flourishes, they're all expressions of her character. And it's a lot of fun to watch it, but it's even more fun to play.
Bravi.
It's important for us to distinguish that this isn't a remake. A remake rebuilds what already exists with modern technology. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis goes further than that and truly reimagines the debut game.
Nell'ottica gaming ormai devono dirlo, è giusto,
Iconic moments like Laura's battle against the T-Rex are transformed into epic gameplay encounters on a cinematic scale. The puzzles in Legacy of Atlantis are really satisfying. You're manipulating water flow, redirecting light beams, you're activating pressure plates, deciphering ancient symbols, all of it to unseal secrets that have been locked away for centuries. Every solution requires you to piece together what you've uncovered and think creatively in how to do it. And then obviously there's combat, which you've got Laura's iconic dual pistols, plus some other weapons that you can unlock along the way. This is the legendary adventure fans remember, reimagined in ways that weren't possible 30 years ago, with some new surprises. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis launches on February 12, 2027. It comes out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, and Nintendo Switch 2. You can pre-order the game now. From the bottom of my heart and the rest of the development team, we cannot wait for everyone to experience this. Thank you so much.
Molto figo.
Some legends are destined to be retold.
Molto figo. Molto figo. Il maggiordomo nel 2 però, l'1.
Let the legend come back to life.
I see what you did there.
Because the thing that I've...
Yeah, you made it about you.
Bravo, Troy!
Is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2 on February 12th, 2027.
Which is 2 days before Lara's birthday. And if it's not on your wish list already, then this is me, Lara Croft, asking you nicely to add us. Don't make me use my nasty voice.
She'll do it. Seen it. Kind of like it. Okay, so yesterday we learned about the next game from the creator of Assassin's Creed. It's called 1666 Amsterdam. It's officially back from the dead, baby, and it does look amazing.
Now, I'm sure you've all seen the reveal trailer by now, but if you're keen to learn more, here's an exclusive gameplay feature from the team at Panache Digital. Enjoy.
It all began with magic. In ancient times, the earliest human tribes would periodically gather in a sacred place. One of these tribes, the Zandaris, was entrusted with an ancient form of magic along with the duty to pass it on to those deemed worthy to bear it. But this gift came at a cost. The very magic meant to elevate humanity instead corrupted it. Those who received it were changed. And those who bestowed it had to learn how to take it back. Step into the role of Noah, heir to a long line of Zandaris, as she's about to become the Collector. She will not be alone. A choice must be made. One that will stand by her side throughout the journey. Together, they form the Union. Together, they must preserve the balance of the world.
Non lo so. Sembra.
1666 Amsterdam is coming soon to PC, but you can wishlist the game and play the prologue on Steam after the show.
But we do still have one more great game to show you.
If you've been holding out for a spiritual successor to the Mass Effect games, which I know a thing or two about, you need to know about Exodus, the planet-hopping sci-fi RPG coming to PC and consoles early next year.
Now, the dev team, Archetype Entertainment, is made up of a bunch of ex-BioWare talent, including Drew Karpyshyn, who is the writer of the first two Mass Effect games, and Knights of the Old Republic, so you know it's got the juice.
The team over in Texas have put together an extended gameplay reveal led by the game's director, Chris King.
That is coming up next, but you should stick around after for our sister show, FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Right then. The time has come, the walrus said. I've been Alex Wilton-Regan.
And I have been Troy Baker. And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2026. Oh, we nailed it.
Good.
L'evento è finito. Per quanto riguarda le mie personalissime, soggettivissime wishlist, abbiamo AGX, Dinghai, Chrono, DeadRoot e The Road of Dust and Sorrow. Aggiungerei The Lift, ma solo perché è il miglior videogioco che hanno presentato oggi, secondo me, a parte forse Exodus. Ok. Molto contento. La wishlist io la faccio, proprio a livello pratico. Ci teniamo aggiornati perché... Resident Evil Veronica non l'hanno presentato oggi qua. Si sta parlando del Future Game Show. Poteva andare sicuramente peggio. Sicuramente. DeadRoot è il Metroidvania con la lumaca. Carino. Potenzialmente una noia mortale dopo un'ora, però potrebbe invece sorprendere. Quello di Hellraiser sembra un progetto di grande qualità, però non tocca le mie corde, salvo che sia poi si scopra un videogioco interessante, oltre che un'ambientazione di un certo tipo. Dai, grazie ragazzi, siete stati meravigliosi stasera. Ci vediamo domani, perché non ci si ferma mai, sono tutte giornate pregne di eventi, e io sarò pronto. Domani c'è Xbox, quindi forza e coraggio, fiducia. Alla prossima. Buonanotte.